one of my wrath, Lord Stark. You should have taken the realm for yourself. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win, or you die. There is no middle ground.
War of the Five Kings, all making claims of their own. 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies making a throne. Fight for the seven kingdoms, fortune favors the bold. Bravest of souls, battling to gain the control. Baratheon brothers are at each other's throat for the merit. King Joffrey thinking hellish, hoping both of them perish. The young wolf marches on the south, fighting with hatred. While Greyjoy sailing north, which is right for the taking. And now that King Robert's dead, the truth spreading rapidly. Joffrey born of incest and infested travesties. Stannis bearing arms now his claim is his majesty. Naturally, anyone opposing is a casualty, including his own brother, whose fallacy is blasphemy. Vanity cannot replace valiancy as tragedy. Tactfully, will Renly casually prepare for battle. The Red Priestess plans quickly started to unravel. Smuggled on a boat that Sir Davos had to paddle to a cove near Renly's camp, where both of them would travel. Melisandre undressed and sat up on the gravel, where she gave birth into a shadow right in front of Davos. The creature's appearance very similar to Stannis. Crawled out her womb and presumed to just vanish. Advantage to the sorceress, enforcement of a death.
The night is dark, full of terror.
Let us not forget, the shadow was moving calmer. The breeze from out the harbor headed right into the tent where Renly's taking off his armor. While looking in the mirror, he was taken by surprise. The shadow of his brother came to hasten his demise. Ravens fly, word spreads to every castle. Meanwhile, Robb Stark is winning every battle. The young wolf triumphant in the Westerlands and Riverlands. Independence from the south has always been the bigger plan, but ignorance was overdosed with a broken oath for a daughter whom now all the Freyr hoped to elope. In an omen spoke by Lord Rickard Karstark, the curse of a kinslayer did play a large part to lost bannermen and lost allegiances. Getting even is fulfillment for some grievances, with Robb's army weakening and marching back to Riverrun, searching for some answers, but the answer is there isn't one. And so he's forced to make a choice by begging for forgiveness. Confront the Freys, admit his fault in front of all the witness. But Walder Frey's ambitious and vicious with his moves. His allegiance ain't consistent cause it switches with his mood. Unfortunate but true, the consequence was sad and deadly for the young wolf whose confidence was cracked. Lured into a trap without detecting the deception. Welcomed by the Freys and even offered full protection. A wedding and reception extended all the guest rights, so no one would expect it and accept it as a blessed night. The wine would flow red, the music playing loud, without a shroud the killers blending in within the crowd, waiting on a signal when to act upon her scheme. Walder makes a scene and offers gifts unto the queen. A knife to her belly with a baby as the passenger, and King Robb slain at the Red Wedding Massacre.
Caught a fine fat trout. Her brothers gave her a pair of wolf pelts for her wedding. Signed, Walder Frey.
Is that bad poetry, or is it supposed to mean something?
Robb Stark is dead. And his bitch mother.
Oh, I know. Walder Frey gets all the credit. Or the blame, I suppose, depending on your allegiance.
Never would have risked such an action if he didn't have certain assurances.
Which you got from me. Do you disapprove?
I'm all for cheating. This is war. To slaughter them at a wedding.
Explain to me why it is more noble to kill 10,000 men in battle than a dozen at dinner.